Am I the a-hole for letting my husband kick my cousin out of our house? So for some background, my cousin has been going to university in our state and had her own housing, but she lost her job during the pandemic and her parents are not able to provide her monthly expenses because of financial problems. My aunt and uncle approached me to let my cousin stay with me until she gets a job, pointing out that my brother-in-law, also going to university, stays with us. Now, my brother-in-law pays in 20% of utilities, so after discussion with my husband, we agreed to let my cousin stay with us until she finds a job. Well, she made absolutely no effort to find a job and is living rent-free for the past 7 months with us. I had noticed that my brother-in-law was wary whenever he was around my cousin and didn't seem to like her much, which I thought was due to the fact that she got to live for free while he still had to pay for his share. I found this very unfair on brother-in-law and spoke to my husband about it, but he simply told me if I kicked my cousin out, then my family would be terribly mad at me, and if I was willing to risk that, and I was not. Don't forget to like and follow my page for more like this. Until yesterday, when my brother-in-law came to me and said he needed to talk. I thought he would finally confront us about the unfairness of the situation. However, my bill was not concerned with the rent situation. Apparently, my cousin had approached him multiple times over the past 7 months to get together with him and was rejected owing to a simple reason. My brother-in-law is gay. He has not informed my in-laws, who are very religious, yet so the only people who know are me and my husband. He politely rejected her each time. She was not ready to take a no for an answer and had repeatedly asked him out and recently started to get handsy with him. He told me that he wanted to inform me first because she was my cousin and my husband was extremely protective of his brother. I was ashamed and angered at her behavior. My cousin and husband were both out at the time. On my husband's return, my bill relayed the whole story to him, and by the end, he was fuming. As I suspected, on my cousin's return, he told her to pack her bags and leave. On being told why, she tried to deny it at first, but then became angry and started cursing Bill. She then turned to me, and I told her that the house was my husband's, and he decided who stayed in it. I drove her to an Airbnb, which I paid for 2 weeks. On returning home, my husband had calmed down and asked me if I was upset, and I said no, because my cousin should have known that inappropriate behavior would not be tolerated. Well, today my aunt called saying I was heartless for abandoning my cousin. I explained the situation, and she said cousin was being childish and I should pay her rent for not accommodating her. I told her that maybe she needs to return home and hung up on her, but I feel bad because my cousin had worked hard to earn a scholarship and her family's financial condition was poor. Am I the a-hole?